Look what's on the menu tonight, Super Friends. Oh, don't be shocked by that startling price. The Agnes Choice Top Sirloin Steak. Oh yeah, and it's a good size one. And that's why I'm cutting it in half, because that's all I need is half, and I'll freeze the other side. So now I'm cutting it down to a $3 steak. Watch as I show you how to make a great steak dinner for under $4. Under $4! You can see this steak is top of the line. What you look for when you're buying a steak is the marbleization. You want to make sure you get a little marbleization in there. If there's none of that, well, I tell you, the steak's just not as flavorful. Keep that fat on there. That's where the flavor comes from. Now we're gonna just salt it, okay? Listen to that steak cooking music right there. Huh? That's steak cooking music. All right, get some on that fat too. Then you go ahead and flip it on over, and you get the other side. Make sure I get that fat part really good. I like to really salt up that fatty part. That makes it cook down, you know, where it's actually, I don't usually like fat, but I will eat that. Then, little black pepper here. I'm just going to add a little bit, not much. I don't add much black pepper. So anyway, we're going to let it sit. Make sure it's room temperature. Before you throw it in the pan, look at that ghetto frying pan. It's seen better days, but it's still doing the job. Here we have prepared our salad in advance. Lemon, cabbage. I'm done with iceberg lettuce. Not much nutritional value in that, but it's proven that cabbage is very good for you and fights cancer. Along with onion and our tomatoes, some olive oil, a little salt and pepper. That's all you really need. Unless you want to put some salad dressing on it, and I might do that later. I've got some salad dressing in there. I got some ranch, I got some Caesar, and I got that restaurant style Italian. Hey, sometimes I use all three of them. Mix them all together for a fancy combination. No one else, you won't find that in any restaurant, I'll tell you that. Okay, Super Friends, if you want to make your salad extra special, you just set the bowl right here on the blender and you hit it. Well, I'm gonna go with low. Let's go with smoothie. Look at that. You see what's happening? Nothing. I'm just joking with you. In this pot, we have some unsalted butter. And it's all stirred around there. See, unsalted butter doesn't burn as fast as salted butter for some reason. I found that out. Now, what we're gonna do is, before the butter actually burns, we throw the mushrooms on there. I had to dry them up a little bit. Now we're gonna add a little salt, regular salt there, and some pepper. And we're gonna do some cayenne pepper. All right. We have got those mushrooms. Oh, the steam is blasting. We got them going and the cayenne pepper's kicking up. Now I'm going to show you secret ingredient. And this is without using wine. Sometimes you use burgundy wine, but you can use just good old 100% grape juice. Watch this. There we go. 100% grape juice. It's stirred all around. Oh, it's steaming up the lens, but you can still see it. There we go. And you let that cook on down. Let that cook on down now. And that'll taste just like it's been using a little burgundy wine. Yep, that's the substitute for people who don't feel like using alcoholic products. It's time for the star of the show. And this is a very crucial procedure. Now I do have it up high right here. I do have it high, but I'm carefully watching the butter. We can never let the butter burn. If the butter burns, better to throw it away and start again. You do not want your butter to burn. All right, now once we get it up to the right proper temperature, it's about time for the star of the show. I'm letting it get nice and hot, making sure that butter's not burning. I'm seeing it bubble. I think it's time. I'm gonna show you the trick now. Remember, you put that steak in there and you let it cook on one side for a good while. All right, see, look, a little steam's coming. There you go, that's what you want right there. You want to get a good sear on it. Ha ha! Stay tuned for more steak and mushroom action. Oh, and they are good. Don't be afraid of those seared edges, friends. That butter is basting it. And we have it flipped over on the other side. And that's only good flavor going on right there. That's how you sear it in without cooking it all the way through well done. You gotta cook it kind of quick and judge it on out. A good way to judge things out is when you flip it, then you'll start to see a little blood or juices, maybe say juices, come on out on the top. Then you go ahead and give it a little check. You give it a little check and see, you know. You don't have to flip it all the way. You just go ahead and mix it up. Oh yeah, it's still that way to go there. See that? That's how you do it. All right, I'm making a little mess in the ghetto kitchen, but you know what? When Master Legend's got time to lean, he's got time to clean. And that's what I'm gonna do. You see what I mean? You can see it right there. That tells you. Now it's starting to cook up good on the other side. Still needs a little more time. I like my steaks medium. I don't like rare. I like medium. But you cook it the way you want. I'm just giving you the recipe. Come for the recipes and stay for the memories with Master Legend. Speaking of that, you know, I could have cooked this whole steak and made 2 nice steak dinners out of it. And pretty ladies, I don't understand what the problem is. They can't even get this stuff in a restaurant. What's the matter? I'm Master Legend cooking up romantical meals. Where are you? Come on over. Remember, a little basting. Basting with that good butter. That's how you get that real steakhouse flavor. Oh yeah. That's how you get that real steakhouse flavor. Plus you want to play a little symphony music in the background that helps too. Time to cut it off. I think this one's ready. The steak is on the plate, and as you can see, while I let it rest, juice is flowing out of it. That means I cooked it just the way I like it, which is medium. And here we go. We're going to go with our mushrooms. Oh yes, and I poured all the steak juice and mushroom juice in here with the mushrooms and re-sauteed them up. So, oh, believe me, that's flavor right there. And plenty of it, as you can see. I love mushrooms. Oh yeah, you know, back in the old days, you know, I used to do some other kind of mushroom, but that's all right. These aren't those kind. These are the kind you get at the grocery store. Okay, look at this so far, friends. And then watch when it all comes together. There it is, super friends. Come join me. I'll make up the other piece for you. It's not frozen yet. Here in the ghetto kitchen with Master Legend. Time for me to try a good old mushroom. I already tried a few, but just for you, I'm gonna do another one. Nobody makes them like that. You know why? Because I invented that recipe. All right, see you later, super friends.